All right, all right, all right. Well, one second. I hope the mic's not that sensitive. Really should have this stuff set up ahead of time. Hope I haven't been streaming for 95 hours. I think that's something wrong on Twitch's end. Yeah, only 3 minutes. Okay. Voice check is good. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. All right. Well, starting a new game. And we're going to do Tropical Island. Let's see. Lumberjack, if I remember correctly, is over there. Always start with a big wooden stand. Let's see, we got 3,750, so that's a lot, but immediately jump in the water. Do I have enough money for a fishing pole? Let's see, 300, 500. I technically do, but I'm gonna hold off on fishing for a little while. All right. No pixelation. I can deal with chops. All right. right, I don't have a backpack. Backpack. Alright. What? Yes, I do get mad if you buy more space in the market when we had so much space. On the what do we call it? The Chai Pan map? We had so much freaking space. And you thought it was a good idea to just buy more space. Even though we had more than enough room to hold everything, Ben. Also, it was like, what, 10,000 monies for a space that we never used? I wouldn't call it future-proofing, because, like, we could have stocked all of our shelves with all of the stuff we had ordered, and we still would have had space to spare, because I am efficient when it comes to space. Okay. Oh, that's fine. All right. God, I need a backpack. Just my back. Alright, I don't have a worker. There he is. When my children uncover my game library on Steam and want to play that save file, they will be thankful that you spent the money. They'll be thankful that you spent the money on the game, not on the space. They'd look at that and be like, why did Grandpa decide to... Or, why did Dad say, why did Dad buy all this space? He didn't need it. Thought it was grandkids in the moment. Why did Dad buy all that excess space in the game? Like, there's not enough items to... Why does this guy want an ornate sword? We are a peaceful island nation, sir. They just have to be efficient. I mean, they'd be more efficient than me. On a mission, the great nation of Azure is oncoming. What? Yeah, lady, I couldn't buy a fishing pole. Oh, you meant about the sword. Okay, I get it now. But I mean, still, we're an island nation. We don't have swords. If we get hit by the Vikings, we are screwed. What do? Beat them with oars and fishing poles? Although I distinctly recall a monk using fishing net, fishing hooks and whatnot. Even though they never got to use it in game, it was a plan. I mean, I do think, like, in all of the D&D games I play in, I want to do fishing as just, like, a side activity for, like, roleplay and whatnot. Because, like, I don't know. World of Io had a very good book, the Why Slay Dragons When You Could Go Fishing. And it's just a really good book. And I want to implement it in my games, but, you know, my players aren't exactly in a good moment for fishing, because they could be jumped by zombies or monstrous undead. And I won't say anything further, Ben, because you're in that game, and I don't want to spoil the surprises. Alright, dirt. I need to get a broom. Trying to be Sid of the group. Sid of making artifacts, skyships. I mean, Elias, I don't think has a whole lot of interest in fishing. Like, he might use the his grapple hook to spear fish, but I think that'd be the extent of his fishing. I think if anyone brought up fishing to him, he would just be like, "Oh, why don't I just throw a bomb in the water and just collect the fish then?" Because Elias is very let's just say efficient. Efficient. If anyone is watching on the VOD, Azure Octave, otherwise known as Ben, is a player in one of my games, and a DM in another. Yeah, I knew where your brain was gonna go. We've been playing games for years. I know your humor decently well. Yeah, the market's dirty. What are you going to do about it? Literally the first day. Shut up. Go buy a broom. I just cleaned the market, lady. They like the potato. Three potatoes left, buddy. You gonna buy them? Buy the potato. Couldn't find potato. You have the last two, buddy. Yeah, and the market's closed. We are all out of everything. Okay, now to do missions for money. Get a light from the decoration store. I already have the broom. Please don't make me buy another one. It's gonna make me buy another one. I want to buy another one. Okay. Missions. The only critique I have for this game, and I think it is a valid critique, it's the NPCs want items you do not have and you will not be able to get until, like, after sinking 2 hours into the game. And then there are... then the missions are just, like... You can't get a head start on missions. Like, the game won't recognize that you already have a broom and have been using them to clean your market because everyone's been complaining about how dirty it is. And I just need to send a message. Already a very strongly worded review on Steam, even though I'm not. Because if I do write a review for this one, it would only be praises. No. We don't complain to Blizzard in this house. This is blame Todd Howard house. Just come on, Todd. Do I have enough money to buy any backpack? I mean, technically I do. Okay, at the very least, I need to buy... What was that? My house is haunted. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if my house is haunted. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough money to buy a backpack. Oh yeah, I did see the updates for this game. They added a museum. Yeah, that's what it is. So you can fish up the fish and throw them in there. That's cool. Can't wait to start doing that. Okay, let's see. Not buying a boat. Definitely not dropping half of my money on a fishing rod. Let's see, that's 800. Able to see what my expenses are for the day? Maintenance, 98, rent. I can afford it. Yeah, I can afford it. Forgot I do not have an inventory slot. Just have the one. My grabbers. Now to do some fishing. See, what I think I need to do... Give him the clamps. Yes. No, what I think I need to do is I need to get, like, a toggle for my model with a gone fishing hat. I think that'd be funny. Now, any fishing trips not complete without refreshments. It is just Mountain Dew. I do work tomorrow, so... Gotta fish like a radical cool guy. Drinking the summer freeze. If this was Liberty Brew, that joke would have been better, but... I'm also not on cam, so ha 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 ha. Oh, hell yeah, we got the fishki. All hail the fishki. It makes its return. You gotta wonder, like, what happened in this little bay here that you can fish up whiskey and beer, and no one's thought to just dredge the bay. Gotta find the secret lore. Old Market Simulator. don't know why on my screen it says 95 hours. I think that's enough fish for the night. Can't taste the sky. Like a Skittles thing. I think, yeah, only one more fish. Oh, but that's enough space for the third one. Yeah. This... the average 22-year-old man's first apartment. Just a bed. Okay. Orders arrived at the dock. Yeah, that is fair. I mean, the rent here is insanely cheap. So, you know, only because it's very remote, you know. Your average commute to college and work is about 17 hours, so you know how it is. But, you know, if you want cheap rent, you gotta make certain sacrifices. And also, granted, the other two dudes that I live with aren't buying more space in the shop with all the money that we don't have. It's an island, dude. Unless you are actually an owner of, like, a store. So your commute time is 4 minutes because you live upstairs. How do you... What? No. So yeah, unless you live upstairs, I mean, it's going to be a while if you want to live on the island. Yeah, who would do that? Who would do that? But I think you need to find the man living in your mirror. I think he could answer that question for you. God, I needed inventory. I needed inventory so bad. I could just open up my other game. Wow, Logan made a ton of money and a ton of progress in 5 minutes. It's the speedrunner method of just play the game beforehand. Yeah, Ben. I wonder who would have said such a thing. And why a certain person might be mad about spending money on a thing that we were only going to do for 3 streams. So we needed all of the money in space. Or, not the space. Not a whole lot of space, all of the money. Hi, lady. Enjoy your fish sandwich. We do not have champagne. I don't want to sell you this just because you wanted champagne. But take it. I need money. Money. Money over values. That's how capitalism works, right? You know, I play a very dangerous game with my drinks because I have my PC on one side of my desk, and on that side is also where I keep my trash can. On my desk, I have a decent amount of open space, but for some reason, and I think just because it's by my dominant hand, I put my drinks on the right side of my desk. Right hovering where my PC is. So if for some reason I have like a muscle spasm or something, I would just knock the drink into my PC and feel like a massive idiot, and I need to stop doing that. I'm only saying that because I bumped my glass. Like a big dumb idiot. I think if I dump my drink on my PC, the stream is the last thing I'm worrying about. Yeah, no, I cleared up space. I put it on the left side. So hopefully my game doesn't go dark. No, I think it would be the sounds of me screaming in anguish and rage before the stream goes dark. That man came in and only bought 1 egg. What kind of life do you live? I mean, I guess I'm not that much better. When I lived close to Walmart, or, like, close to a gas station, I would, like, go to the supermarket for one thing, and I would just come back to my apartment. Because, you know, it was convenient. You know, it's just hop in the car, drive a minute, get out of said car, go in the store, grab a thing, leave. I think I spent more money on gas than I spent on things doing that, like, honestly. Oh, man. Market's dirty? Yeah, it's dirty. People have been walking here. It's just me. I'm not going to question what you're doing tonight. Added a picture and everything. God. I can thankfully say I have not dumped water on any of my PCs or laptops or consoles or keyboards. But I did one time drop my phone in a toilet. That was not fun. That phone survived somehow through black magic. But I am always cautious now. It's one spot of dirt, and you made it. Yeah, thankfully, or I guess, so when I say phone, I mean glorified brick, tablet, whatever you want to, glorified web browser. This was back in the day before I had a cell phone in my pocket. I had an old smartphone that wasn't connected to the cell towers, you know, because that was the fashion at the time. So yeah, I was using it to, like, read. And I'm gonna out myself as a weep. I was reading manga, and you know, when you're on the pot, you wanna read stuff, and magazines are boring. So, you know, you have a smartphone, and you're trying to read stuff. You read it. So yeah, I didn't have the poo phone next to my ear, thankfully. Don't you dare complain about the dirt. I'm cleaning it up right now. You complain about the dirt, I'm smacking with the broom. I mean, I'm streaming on Twitch. I am a weeb. If anyone says they're not a weeb, they're just hiding the fact that they're a weeb. Unless you get one of those bros that are just like, yeah, Family Guy, it's the peak cartoon storytelling or animated storytelling. I don't want to talk about Family Guy, even though I brought it up. You don't have a Kobayashi Dragon made t-shirt. You know, I'm gonna say I don't believe you because I've been to your house and I could expose you for so much worse. But I'm not going to. What a guy. Yeah, what a guy. Meanwhile, the person who is the what a guy in this situation was just like, "Hey, internet, you see this one person I'm having a conversation with on the Twitch chat? They're a weeb, a massive weeb." And I don't mean like anything really bad, because unless you're hiding some deep dark secret about your preference in anime, there's nothing really bad to expose. I'm not buying that expansion game. All right. Following 2 different manga right now, 4 to 5 complete series. Yeah, I'm definitely worse off than you. Let's just look at this real quick. Okay, I think I only have like 1 Blu-ray of an anime that I watched. Let's see, scrolling through my list of I guess manhwa technically, because it's not it's not manga. Let's see. I want to say 115 different series that I'm reading right now. Just casually checking to see if they're updated or not. I have a list. Because Yarhar Fiddledee finding sources for English releases is just impossible to find. I guess I haven't seen your comic book collection. I've got a decent comic book collection, but pretty much almost all of my comic books are Spider-Man. Because you know what? He's my favorite superhero. Even though I have not played any of the Spider-Man games, only because they're locked into Sony products, and I refuse to buy a PS4 or a PS5, just like on principle. And it took them forever to release the Spider-Man games on Steam. Because Sony is a very annoying company with their IP. And you know Sony has the Spider-Man IP in like a death grip. Because Marvel is just like trying to get the MCU and all the Marvel products Made a little money today. Let's see, I think I only need to buy 1 bread, 1 egg, 1 carrot. Bishki needs to go. See, now I think out of all of my siblings, I'm the one who watches probably the most anime and read the most manga. But I will call out my my second oldest brother, Robert. Oh, Bob, whatever you want to call him. He has some, let's just call it, interesting series of, like, well, okay, now that just makes it sound bad. He has very obscure anime collections, and you know, I sat down and watched a couple of them. They're interesting. Definitely not my cup of tea. They're like Gundams, like legit space mech stuff. And even though I'm a fan of big giant robots fighting monsters, yeah, that's not for me. Then again, I wasn't a fan of Gurren Lagann, so like the first season of Gurren Lagann, I think that's fine, but I don't know. Once the second season started, I was just like, this is immediately boring. Because, I don't know, with Gurren Lagann, it went from, you know, humans gotta get to the surface and they gotta fight these, what were they, aliens on the surface with giant robots. And then the next season, it's just like, humanity within the last, what was it, 10 years, expanded to become this massive surface empire, and then once 1 billion humans hit it on the surface, aliens arrive, and then the dude's throwing universes into his drill or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the full series. I stopped, and I like got the cliff notes. A bread baking anime. Are you saying like bread baking in quotations, meaning it's bad? It's something other than bread baking, or is it legitimately just bread? Competition for just bread. I mean, I'll say that's very obscure. Probably the best way to describe it. I wouldn't say it's the weirdest concept. Let's see, what's the weirdest concept? I'm not gonna think on that. I do have a story of a time I traumatized my friend with an anime. So when I was younger, my friends and I, we went to this one friend's family cabin, and we hung out there for a couple of days. I think it was in the summer. It was just a fun thing to do. It's not Akira. And so we did this thing one year, or we were just like, yeah, let's watch random anime, like, and we didn't do the thing where we would watch a couple episodes and then make decisions. So there was like, yeah, we'll just watch one episode and move on to the next anime. So I got the big brain idea of showing them School Days. Specifically the last episode. And if you've seen School Days, the last episode is just extremely different from, like, the first episode vibes it gives you. Like, I had them watch, I think, the first 5 minutes of the episode 1, and then I had them watch the last episode. They're just like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then at the, at that scene, they were just freaking the fuck out. And, I traumatized them. Because, I started to do this thing where, I could just walk up to one of my friends and be like, and just sing the beginning parts of that. Kanashimi no muko eto. And they would just be like, no, stop that, and they would try and run away. I'm a good friend. Like, that's a core memory. The time I traumatized my friends. And then after that, if we ever did anime watch parties, I was not allowed to suggest anything. Even though, like, I had legitimate anime suggestions at the time. Like, my friend, he introduced me to, what was it called? Girls Bravo. Yeah, Girls Bravo. Where, like, the main character has an allergy to girls, but it's a harem anime, because of course it is. And I don't know. I don't think I finished that one. But, like, he was very into it. Like, very into it. And yeah. But I also don't talk to that friend anymore, so. Not because of Girls Bravo, but other reasons. I should probably stop talking about that. Because that does not fit with the vibes of this game. Probably best. I mean, it's not anything bad. I was just talking about how, like, my friend, was very into a harem anime where the main character is allergic to girls. Explain that. And I didn't finish it. Yeah, you can rotate the fish. Has it on the bottom of the screen. R to rotate. Whee! You don't look down there. Okay, so are you, like, periphery blind? Because you don't see the bottom of the screen, you don't see the top of the screen when I point out the very obvious compass. Got massive tunnel vision. This game doesn't have a compass, though. It'd be nice if it did. think I just have one extra. Yeah. Let's see if I can BS my way into getting all the fish on here. It's green for a second. There we go. No, no, no. Oh my god. I hate the fish going under. Okay. Dear Todd Howard, in your game Old Market Simulator, why? Why do fish are bad? Luckily, time doesn't progress. Okay, I think I have enough space for 3 fish. I swear I'm not OCD. Come on. Okay, maybe I can just be a fish this way. Come on, come on. It goes there. I'm going to bed. I didn't sell the junk, damn it. right. There we go. I mix the fresh bread in with the day-olds, and the customers will be none the wiser. There we go. I got all the fish on there. First try. No blind rage here. No siree. Yeah, I'm not a barbarian. I'm a very civilized shop owner. Why did you only buy one egg? Huh? See, what I should have done was go to the employment office and get a clerk and a sweeper. Yeah, they start working tomorrow. I'll wait till after the days. Why would I sell hay bales? Why would I sell hay bales? Oh, you son of a... You brought the dirt in. No rage at all. Nope. Brett. It is $1 over the recommended amount. $1. And it was for a mission. All right, let's see. Once again, put in the fresh stuff with the day olds, and they'll be none the wiser. One second. I'm watching you. Real close. You brought in dirt. Don't you dare say it was dirty. One potato. Making an egg sandwich there, blacksmith man. Got broken ankles. Lady, I just opened this shop. I do not have any licenses. And it'll be a while before I do. Shut your pie hole. You'll get sugar when I get sugar. You son of... Yeah, I'm definitely buying a cleaner tomorrow. Come on, lady, hurry up. I think you're my last customer. not the last customer. That's a surprise. Okay. Gravefish, do you understand what it takes to get a gravefish? Right? I would have to buy a boat. That's $4 grand right there. Just for a basic boat. I have to buy a paddle. I would have to sail all the way to the southeast where the gravefish actually spawn. You're complaining that on my 4th day in business. Yeah, I can tell you don't have anything in there. Someone said something, I heard the pop-up. Okay. Definitely need potatoes and carrots. Okay, nighttime. Perfect time to close the market. Let's see, we're gonna hire Marge. And Jack, definitely. Can I afford the seller yet? State officer. There's the architect. It'll be better in the long run. Never seen milkweed in bloom. Went outside to do the garbage thing and they're alien. Well, now I have to look this up. Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, they're interesting. I mean, aren't they just weeds? I'm pretty sure they're just weeds. Very funny, but you can't write that, otherwise the mouse will get involved. Doesn't matter if I'm a streamer who has less than 10 followers. The mouse doesn't care. The mouse wants his money. Okay, so let's see. I heard those 3. I have this first cellar door. I'll throw the 1 egg in there. You know, this is just trash. Okay, I need to buy some stuff. I almost jumped in the water again. That's fun. Alright, let's see. The big question is, what can I afford? Let's see. I know jams are a mistake. I'm almost tempted to buy this for one reason. I think that'll be next stream that I do the berries and seeds. Time to get this tiny island nation addicted to caffeine. Pain. I'm going to operate under the assumption that it won't bankrupt me immediately. I'll just go a day without tomato cans. I don't need tomato cans. Get tomato cans tomorrow. Okay. Actually, while I'm here, $300. 443. Yeah, I should have enough to. I should have enough. Should. No. We'll see. Oh, good. They didn't charge me my employee stuff today. No, it did. Jesus Christ. Okay. But I didn't go bankrupt. I definitely did not go bankrupt, so that's all that matters. Why am I getting the melancholy music? I survived another day after getting probably one of the... Yeah, I'd say better investments, to be completely honest, because everyone gets addicted to coffee. Or pop, whatever. Okay. I definitely need inventory bags soon. I do not sell lettuce. Alright, it's Herb Fest. Damn it. Yeah, no, this is definitely one of the big critiques. Game developers, please make the people stop complaining about not having stuff that they wouldn't have access to. Okay, we got Kevin doing his thing. Oh, right. I didn't do fishing. That's what I forgot to do. No, I was forgetting something. Bah. Technically in. Where'd my fishing pole go? You know, I just realized I pulled the ultimate manager move. I hired employees just before a holiday, just before Herbfest. I did not stock them the proper supplies they would need to celebrate the day. And I went fishing to avoid all responsibility. The epitome of management. Ooh, fish trophy. This map is the original thing. Yeah, it's more English, Scandinavian kind of deal. Although we got palm trees, so it's not really a definitive answer for what this actually is. Why would I have scallions? Oh god, I think they're addicted to peach juice. Oh my god, they are addicted. We're out of carrots. Oh, don't tell me the carrots are technically part of the Herb Fest. Scallion, wheat, lettuce, peach. I could increase the price. No. The tropical part of Scandinavia. Yes. Okay, so Herb goes through tomorrow. So I need to buy more peach juice and more carrots. I mean, I need to buy more of everything, but... Yeah, I don't understand the thought there. You know, peaches are infamously fruits, but when you squeeze them, they become an herb. This lady really wanted peach juice. God, I am running low. Jesus Christ. Buy another walnut. Alright, everyone. I'm sold out on everything. Wait, was I selling them for the wholesale price this entire time? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Gotta make that extra buck somehow. Wait, my reputation went down to 22? Ungrateful civilians, Jesus. Oh, I needed inventory bags so bad. Great. Yeah, definitely the thing I like about this game is just the relaxed, this is like Stardew Valley. No, it's not Stardew Valley. It's just a relaxing game that you can just sit down and play. But I do think, after I stock these fish, I'm going to end the stream a little early. And I think a 2-hour stream is definitely a nice way of doing it. Ah! Are you talking about, like the Rubber Duck game? Or the, I don't know the other games, but Inzoi is right now nothing pressing. I know you've been trying to, like, convince us to play that. No! Fishing pole. Fine, you can sit there. Oh, is that just the super high-def Sims? Yeah, I saw that like a bunch of VTubers are actually playing Inzoi, and they had fun with it. But I don't know. Because the Zoids you create, they can also, I think, do body tracking or something like that. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to doing Sims playthroughs. As long as, like, anyone who watches understands that I am definitely using the motherload cheat, because, dear God, I don't want... I have never played The Sims the way you're supposed to. Like, you know, get your sim up, get them started in a career, and, you know, have them earn money that way, complete missions, yada, 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 yada. How I always do The Sims is I'm just like, okay, create this family. Okay, who's the main character of this family? This person. Okay. Give them the motherload cheats a couple of times, get them super rich. And then explore the world as a sim. You're unemployed, but you're rich. You're a Trustafarian. I haven't sunk a half a year worth of, like... Are you talking, like, if you take the time for the playthrough and add it up, it's a half year, 24 hours a day sort of deal? Or do you mean just, like, playing it every day for half a year? Because I've done the play for a couple hours a day for half a year. Okay. So, quick little story time. Kevin, I'm going to tell this to you and to Ben. So, I bought The Sims 4 for my old PC, and it could run it decently well. And I had a character named BJ McFinnigan. Or Benjamin McFinnigan, whichever you want to call it. And he had his family, but he went on these wacky, zany adventures, and I spent a little over $300 on Sims 4. buying expansions because they're expensive, but you could buy them in a bundle, and I don't know about the bundles, man. So anyway, uh, apparently I bugged that game in interesting amount because what you could do with the wizards, yeah, it's a spicy amount of money, but also I had a unhealthy relationship with spending money on games. But anyway, back to the story. So BJ McFinnigan, he would become a wizard, and I had him go through the process of learning alchemy and all the different magics. So he learned to clone himself, and what I did was I experimented on the clones with potions. And one of the clones drank a potion and died. And then he became a ghost. And then I gave the ghost an immortality potion. And he came back to life. But the game glitched it. So he became BJ McFinnigan's brother. His identical twin brother, apparently. And he just kept living with the family. He was a ghost for the longest time, too. And he joined the military as a ghost. No. Oh, now I remember what I did. I gave the clone an immortality potion, which then killed him for some reason. And then I learned the revival spell. And then that turned him into my brother. So, yeah, BJ McFinnigan, he summoned a clone, or he revived a clone to the point that he was no longer a clone. I don't know. The Sims is a very interesting game. Maybe one day I'll play it. That save is on my old PC, and I don't think I can transfer it over because I think that old PC is a brick. And also, if I do start another playthrough on The Sims, I'm gonna start a new playthrough. I okay, now I'm getting ideas. I could I could build my D&D characters because they are just humans. Let's see, we got Matthias, the super strong jock character. I could do that easy. Amias, definitely also just like a super strong jock character, but I could give him the social anxiety trait. And then, oh god, Eli. Intellectual inventor. I'd have to like find a mod to add guns to the game. Or I could just make him a wizard flat out. That could also do a thing. See, now I'm just workshopping ideas for a different stream on one stream. But I do think that's probably it for the stream today, just so I can end it early. So I think I will let you go. I'm just gonna... Wait, what? So you want guns? Yeah, I mean, I know there's mods for that. But anyway, I will be closing out. I'm not gonna raid you to someone, so. Bye.